What's up folks, my name is Felix, welcome back to a new video. This will be an update about Merlin Chain, but not Merlin Chain specifically. No, we will talk about the only DEX which is currently available, which is called MerlinSwap, because those guys will distribute 100% of their tokens through an airdrop to all Merlin Seal participants, as well as Merlin Chain bridgers, as well as Woohoo meme coin token holders. But more about the specific numbers, snapshot date, because it's very time sensitive, and everything around it in a few moments. For all of you that never heard of Merlin Chain, it's a new Bitcoin layer 2 which just launched around 2 weeks ago, created a lot of buzz. A lot of people were and are still aping into this because they will distribute 20% of their overall token supply of the Merl token to all participants in their Merlin Seal campaign. And this campaign will run until the Bitcoin halving day in April, but the airdrop will already be distributed in late March, where you can get your hands on your Merl token allocation, which depends on the deposited amount you put into this campaign. They have very big funding partners here in this case, and as I already mentioned, a lot of buzz is around this project. They managed to get over $1 billion in asset value on the chain in those first around 14 days since the chain is live. And the first platform we now gonna talk about, which is already live, is MerlinSwap. This is from the team of Izumi Finance. It's just another UI which is deployed on this network here, and they now just announced in their so-called Grand Voyage that they will distribute 100% of their token supply, which are 10 million token, in a fair launch event to all Merlin Chain users and Merlin Seal campaign participants. As you can see, the criteria, you should have at least staked 0.01 Bitcoin in the Merlin Seal campaign. This means you just have to bridge through the Merlin Seal bridge over here. So if you bridged at least 0.01 Bitcoin or an equal value in other assets, you already qualified for this first criteria. Second criteria is if you bridged BTC assets in the on-chain wallet on the Merlin chain, which is equal to the bridge we used, for example, for the People's Launchpad. So basically this bridge option here, where you can bridge assets from the Ethereum or from the Arbitrum network. So USDT, USDC, Ethereum, or whatever you wanted to bridge. So if you did it, for example, by bridging through the People's Launchpad because you wanted to get an allocation here, you also qualify if you have a minimum of 0.01 Bitcoin. And the last criteria which they mentioned here is to have at least 140k in Woohoo, the native meme coin of the Merlin Swap DEX, on your wallet, or for example LP'd with Bitcoin. You will also get the airdrop. You have to have at least 140,000 Woohoo. They are currently worth around, if we search for Woohoo, it should be around $650 the last time I watched. Okay, currently it's worth $608 for this airdrop, but of course this token is very volatile. Just around 10 to 15 minutes ago, those were worth around $650, and a lot of people are now speculating if they buy the token to get their hands on the airdrop. So in my opinion, there's a high chance that the token will dump after the snapshot will be taken. And as you can also see here, 0.01 Bitcoin is currently worth around, I would say, $550 to $570, depends on the Bitcoin price when you watch this video. And why I mentioned that this is time sensitive is because the snapshot will already be tomorrow. So you have still time to do it, but you have to be fast and bridge your assets over. Or in case you already bridged and it wasn't enough, you have to top up your balance, because the snapshot will be taken at 11 AM UTC +8 on February the 21st. And 5 hours later, the claim window will open for claiming your VOYA token allocation, and this window will just be open for another 48 hours. And that's where my speculation comes in. First point is, because we are under the week, means most people are working, probably not paying attention. And second point is, many people probably don't have the information yet that there will be an airdrop. Just make sure you are in this claiming window and claim your allocation, because the token might be worth something in the future, as this is the leading and the first DEX on the network. They mention here that unclaimed VOYA tokens will contribute to the incentives for the VOYA BTC liquidity program, because they will offer a pool for all the claimed VOYA tokens that you can pair it with BTC and earn nice yields on it. So you most likely don't get a redistribution of the unclaimed tokens, but you will most likely get a higher APY in the pools if you put your assets straight into the pool once this pool is live, which will also be at the time when the token goes live. The contract address is mentioned down here that you can add the token to your wallet. I will of course provide this article in the description box, and the overall supply, as I already mentioned, will be 10 million VOYA tokens, and all of them will be given out to Merlin Seal and Merlin Chain participants. So if you want to get your hands on this airdrop, there is still time. You can also join our team because they now extended the team capacity to 100 team members. So we have 90 spots left in here. And if you join our team, you will get an additional boost on here because we crossed the first milestone. And as I can see, if I take a look at all those members, they all reached the milestones. Beside of this one, he has to deposit a small amount of Bitcoin, unfortunately, to top up his balance to get at least 0.01 Bitcoin here, but all the other ones are above this milestone. So this is the invite code here. And if you still want to join, you can do that. I will provide everything down in the description box. You can bridge, for example, from an EVM chain. So for example, Ethereum or Arbitrum, where you can bridge USDT, USDC or Ethereum, or you can also bridge through Merlin Seal with your BTC assets, so you can choose the network here. They also, for example, just recently added ZK Fair, so if you have assets on this chain, you can also bridge over from there, and you can also choose, for example, many BRC20 assets, so if you hold one of them, you can use them to qualify for the airdrop of Merlin Swap and the future Merlin airdrop. If you have any questions regarding all of that, feel free to drop it below this video. If you like this overview, it would be great if you can hit the like button. And if you don't want to miss future information like that, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I release videos on a daily basis. Thanks for watching and see you in my next one.